Hey, good morning. Nathan here with a special bonus Sunday message. I went to church this morning here in South Carolina, and the pastor said something that hit me so hard. Now, I didn't even mean to go to church. I woke up, had a hair up my ass, like, I'll go to church. I've been wanting to try this big church out. But he said something so profound that I had to get up on here today and do a bonus message. He said, hurt people. And it just clicked. I realized we're in the middle of our week-long series creating this powerful vision for our future, but if we don't deal with the hurts from our past, we're just building on a cracked foundation. So this message is for anyone carrying a heavy weight today because of the actions of someone else, an ex-spouse, a parent, a friend, a business partner. Let that sink in for a second. The pain, the betrayal, the abandonment you experienced, it was almost never about you. It was a projection all along. It was a reflection of the unhealed wounds, the deep-seated fears, and the inner turmoil happening inside of them. Someone who is filled with peace cannot give you chaos. Someone who truly loves themselves cannot treat you with disrespect. As Dr. Dyer used to say, you can't squeeze an orange and get apple juice. What's inside is what comes out. The great spiritual teacher, Louise built her life's work on this principle. She taught that holding on to resentment and refusing to forgive is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. We are the only ones who suffer. We are literally tying ourselves to a painful past with an energetic cord, and forgiveness is the act of taking the scissors and cutting ourselves free. This isn't some new age concept. Think about it. One of the most profound examples of this in history is Jesus. While he was literally being crucified, while being put through the most gruesome experience imaginable, he looked down at the very people inflicting that pain upon him and wished forgiveness on them. He actually said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." That's not a suggestion to be a doormat. It's a statement of profound spiritual fact. People who are acting from a place of deep hurt, insecurity, or fear are spiritually unconscious. They literally do not understand the energetic damage that they are causing because they are so consumed by their own pain, their own hurt. So the first step to letting go is to shift your perspective. It's to move from asking, why did they do this to me, to what pain must have been inside of them to make them do that. And let's be brutally honest here. This does not excuse their behavior. It doesn't mean you have to call them or let them back into your life. This work is not for them. This work is for you. This is about you taking your power back. And if we really want to be real, we've all been the hurt person at some point too, haven't we? We've snapped at someone we love because we had a bad day. We said some probably horrible, unkind things from a place of our own insecurity. We've all been on the other side of that coin as well. So here's your practical takeaway. For this Sunday, a simple exercise in freedom. I want you to think of one person whose actions are still taking up space in your head and your heart, living rent-free. For just 60 seconds, I want you to stop replaying the tape of what they did to you. Instead, just sit with the question, ponder it for 1 minute. What pain, what fear, what lack inside of them might have caused them to act that way? You don't even need to find the answer. It's irrelevant. The power is in shifting the question. It moves you from being a victim of their story to being an observer. And in that space, you can find your freedom. After you've done this simple perspective, I want you to come to the comments and write one single word that describes the freedom you're claiming from this situation. Maybe that word is peace, or freedom, the word itself, or released. I like that one, released. Let us all know what city, state, or country you are claiming that freedom from today. Let's create a global wave of letting go today. Remember, understanding is the key that unlocks the prison door of resentment. I want this to be today's affirmation in addition to the other video. The affirmation is, I release the need to understand why. I choose my own peace over their past actions. I am free. Have a beautiful and peaceful Sunday. You deserve it.